This is how saints are. And so, the job of the preacher is to pour into them. How is it that I'm telling you the truth and it keeps on splattering all over the place? Why in God's name do I have to tell you things 15, 16, 20 times? Why? You know what? Because what I have, you can't hold. You can't hold it because you are closed. I told you the Negro was going to dog you. I told it to you. You can't hear. And at the end of the day, the one that can hold looks retarded. Here's someone who is fulfilling the purpose of the call. And the people who ain't obeying is in a restaurant or at somebody's house dogging out the one who obeys the call. Somebody said, oh, I should have stayed home on this one. It's always like this. Don't know no word, committed to nothing nowhere, don't tithe, don't give, don't nothing. But you want to pour into something that is already filled. And I don't know if you can get this, if the camera can get this up on the top. The only thing that these closed cups can hold is a drop. Just a little drop. And that's pretty much, can you see this drop on top of it? Can y'all see it? Turn the camera down on top of this thing here. Huh? Come closer to you. What that? See that little drop there? Yeah. Yeah. That's all you can hold. And you're barely holding. And you're barely holding that. This is all you can hold. And you're ready to pour it into someone. And the issue is this. You need all of this just to stay faithful. Because if you give me what you got, you ain't got nothing. See, what happens in church a lot of times, people can talk a real good game. It's game talking. You're upside down. Nobody ain't got to preach a whole lot of things to you and tell you what right and wrong is. When I do wrong, I know I am doing wrong. I am not tricked by Lucifer. Satan does not come and whisper in my ear and turn me in the other direction. If I do something, I know what I'm doing. I'm 27 years into this thing. Now, anybody's working on a job for 27 years and you still don't know how to get into the building. I was talking to a young person. I said to them, why you don't pay tithe? Well, I just wasn't taught that. How long you been at this church? 5 years. Well, you can't talk that crap no more. I just never was taught that. Well, yes, you was taught that. Now, if it was yesterday when you got here or a month ago when you got here, that's one thing. But we're talking about right this minute, right here, right now. After 5 years, after seeing all that happens, how God moves, how God operates, how God blesses, you still can fix your mouth and say, well, I just wasn't taught that. No, you was taught it, but you just wasn't open to it. So you walk around with a speck of religion. And anybody that does not meet up to your little speck must not be called of God. You're trying to pour into individuals who've already been poured into. Now let's get real honest. Many of you are just like this, cracked. And then you got the audacity to let somebody pour in you. You've been abused, you've been used, you've been taken advantage of, and you're going to go minister to the world like that. That's why you can't shut up, because you can't hold nothing. I know the janitors are saying, boy, we got a whole bunch to clean up tonight. This is. Ain't nobody got to touch you. Ain't nobody got to bother you. Ain't nobody to deal with you. Because guess what? You were cracked when you were 10. Look at that. You hear it? Look at that. Everywhere you go, that's what happens. You cause spills. To be around you means to be that I could actually slip out of my gift and call and wind up on the floor of stupidity. Just being in your presence alone could rupture everything there is about me. I love you. It's not that I don't like you, but I can't be around you because there's something about you that when I get with you, I keep on slipping into what you're into. Keep on. Somebody need to walk around. Give me a caution sign. Caution sign or slippery when wet. Lord have mercy. Folks need to be warned about you. You're not mean. You're just cracked. You're damaged goods. There's been no counseling to go into the trauma that you experienced when you were violated. And this violation has gone on so long that you've learned how to cover it up. So you cover it up with makeup, you cover it up with singing, you cover it up with preaching, you cover it up with jobs, you cover it up with contracts, you cover it up, you cover. But anytime something goes wrong, you go crazy. Anytime you, my God, who have been cracked, is hanging out with people, you ought to have a sign. And it ought to be in different languages. Because chances are, if I shake you or say anything to you in any area, your first response is spill. Constantly walking around having to watch because you have no idea what's going to happen in the next second. But y'all got a problem with him. Him who holds it together. Him who is tight. There's not much you can say about him other than he ain't filled to the top. Because you're not going through this life without people trying to pick you apart for you having what they don't have. That was our second message.